What's up, guys? It's your old pal Bullseye back again with another comic book haul. Let's get into it. I've got Purgatory. This is Purgatory Darkest Hour, the limited cover. This was, I think, only 3,000 of these were made, but this is Armando Huerta art here. Yeah, see, premium edition, limited to 3,000 copies. Did have two spine ticks here, so I got a really good deal on it. But there was a small piece of tape on the cover. I messaged the seller, gave me a full refund, and I was able to get the tape off. You can't even see, so got that for free. Really happy about that. Still looking for the Lady Death cover he did. This was $5. I went to a flea market the other day, or I guess a consignment shop, and used to have dollar comics. Now all the dollar comics are all $5. So that was kind of a bummer. I wasn't even going to look through all of them. It was like a lot of 90s bulk. And I did see a Batman Adventures 13. So I had to check everything after that. And this was all. I just didn't want to leave empty-handed. I needed this one. I have the deluxe edition, I think. So this was the direct, which I needed. You know, first appearance of the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman and Danny DeVito Penguin in comics. Let's see. I'll show these real quick. These were half off. I saw this book on one of the spec things recently. I actually tried to find out which one it was, if it was Tales from the Flip Side or Pressable Defects or, Drunken Chat. Like, I honestly, I looked at a bunch of them and I could not figure out where I saw it. But they were talking about how this was written by the guy that wrote The Good Asian, and I had actually put this on my pull list when it first came out, but when it got there and I kind of saw it was like a young adult format and a smaller book, I wasn't really interested in it. But so these were half off. These were each $4, and whatever the video was I saw specifically was mentioning the third issue. This is where he battles the Ku Klux Klan, I guess. And the third, they were saying, is very low printed, hard to find. And I did see a respectable sale on eBay. And so I did pick up 2 extra copies of number 3. So I have 3 total. But, just figured, why not? They were only a couple bucks. If you can hear that, my cat's running around. He's galloping around, so that's what that noise is. This was probably my best find recently in the dollar bin. This was for, I think I went on Free Comic Book Day, and this is an Art Germ variant. I think a 1 in 25 Art Germ, very early Art Germ, hard to find for this Green Lantern 56. Was really happy to pick that up. It's a nice copy. And then this is cool because I was actually on the lookout. I was looking into like some Nazi villains and stuff. A lot of because Peacemaker and what could be coming up in that. And so this issue 2 is the first appearance of the Fourth Reich, which is like a bunch of Nazi supervillains, and this is the 1 in 10 variant for issue number 2. So I was happy to find that. Just a cool Wonder Woman cover for DC Universe Online Legends issue number 3. I played a little bit of that back in the day, but played a lot of that City of Heroes, City of Villains back in the day. I missed that game. Wonder Woman 220, kind of a, like a bondage cover. I think this has to do with the fallout of her killing Maxwell Lord, if I recall correctly, or something like that. This is a reprint of Detective Comics 38. This is the special replica edition, and I found two of these. I didn't even know there was two actually. So I got I got two for $1. Just a nice copy, Batman Adventures. This is 22. Just working on that run. It was in the dollar bin. We got a first appearance of Thunderstrike in Thor 459 and its newsstand. There was a little spec that he might appear in Thor Love and Thunder, but it's at least with the trailers, it's not looking that way, so we'll see. But still a good book to have in a newsstand. Also, I mean, we know for a fact Zeus is going to be in it, right? I think there's probably a good chance we could see Hercules as well, but who I'd really like to see is Ares. This is his first solo book or miniseries. It's 5 issues. I picked up all 5 when I got it. This is also the first appearance of Ares' son Phobos, who joins, who's part of the Secret Warriors team. But yeah, I think this, outside of his first appearance, I think it's a good book to pick up. I really hope he shows up, because that would kind of pave the way for the Dark Avengers. This was another one. I just found another copy of this. I have a bunch of these. This is the, I guess, first cameo or partial appearance of the Dark Avengers. So, and it's kind of interesting too, because you see Ares here and the Sentry, and they were the only 2 members of the Avengers that stayed on the team for Dark Avengers. This is a book, I love this book, Ruins. And when I was price checking it, it sells for a decent amount. I'll put up some numbers on the screen. But this is number 2 of Ruins. It's only a 2-issue mini. I've been picking this up for a while, and this completes. I now have 2 sets of it. This is what issue 1 looks like. These I pulled from my boxes and stuff. So yeah, two of the issue 1s, and this is my other issue 2. So I have 2 full sets of that, and they did a reprint of it. This is both of them together. And I also have the variant for that as well. But I don't know, it looked like a lot of these were selling recently. Like, I don't know if somebody knows something, or maybe a future what if or something, but it's a very dark future version of the Marvel Universe. This is probably dead spec. This has to do with the Craven movie. So probably nothing great, but this is Calypso's first cover, and I mean, dead spec, but it's still like 90s Marvel Daredevil, and this is the second one in that, so I figured, whatever, I'll just grab them. But, I wouldn't go too hard on any of the, like, Sony standalone stuff. Just some good old Jim Lee X-Men number 1. And then I couldn't remember if I showed this before. I was kind of doing a little organizing. I just thought this was so cool. It's number 1, and it came in one of these pedigree value Vex. I just know when I was younger, this was like a huge introduction to comics, where these, like, in the supermarket or CVS or whatever. And this one came with the Pit number 1 as well, and you can see this sticker. The bag isn't, like, there's a hole like in the corner, but I'm certainly going to keep them in there. Just so nostalgic to see it in the bag like that. This is Nick Fury's Howling Commandos number 1, the director's cut. I had seen some of these director's cuts, like the print print run was pretty low, and this is cool. It's got some monster people on it, as you can see. I think Brother Voodoo's on that team. I thought maybe Bloodstone, Elsa Bloodstone, but I don't think she is in it. I think it's like Satana or somebody, but a lot of monsters in this. Figured that was, worth a pickup for $1. And I like these X-Force variants. I usually grab them. This is second printing with some cool Clayton Crane art. I like how you can kind of see the skeletal structure of Angel's wings there, just like a bird. And then got the second printing variant for issue 4. Awesome bloody Archangel cover there. Last issue I needed to complete my run of Double Dragon. Newsstand for issue number 5. Happy to get that. Let's see, we got Ren and Stimpy, number 3. Or this is the Ren and Stimpy Show Special, number 3. Masters of Time and Space, a Choose Your Own Adventure epic. And then in a haul, 1 or 2 hauls ago, I showed off a Count Duckula that had like a Freddy Krueger pastiche on it, which I thought was really cool. When I bought that, I almost bought this one too, because it was in there. That's Geraldo Rivera on the cover. And you can see his nose is all janked up from when he got it broken up. But yeah, so I didn't get it there and was really happy to find it for $1. It was a little bit less than what I had found it for. So a lot of people show this off recently. This is Bad Planet number 6, and this is supposedly Dave Stevens' final cover before he passed away. So cool book to own. And if I'm finding some Spire Christian comics in the dollar bin, I'm picking it up. It's a little bit low grade, but there's a new world coming. And this is when they had the different, this is New Barber Christian comics, but they were originally Spire. This is Mickey and Goofy Explore Universe of Energy, presented by Exxon. And I believe this was given away at the Epcot Center, was the only way you could get this one. And then just a little nostalgic. I do like to pick up like art gallery books and stuff. This is Lady Death Swimsuit Special number 1. It's a wrap cover. And also got I think the Lady Death Lingerie Special number 1 as well. So I don't have a ton of Lady Death books, but I thought those were cool, so I grabbed those. That is going to do it for this haul, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. You know the deal. Like, subscribe. Feel free to let me know which are your favorites if you're adding any to your want list. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.